This is task 1 for our homework. I want to talk about a little bit for circuit and my code and how it works. And in the task, we are asked for to use Arduino, breadboard, LEDs, pins, not pins, sorry, push button, and of course, those lines, cables, and whatever you call it. So as you can see, I use four LEDs as it asks, one push button, Arduino breadboard, resistors, as you can see. Why I use the resistors? To make the lights better turned on. As you can see, the lights connected to pins and ground. And the cathode of the lights connected to the ground, as you can see, and 5 voltage connected there. It's useful, this resistors for push button, and all the lights and push button connected to those pins, second, 4, 5, 6 and 7 respectively. So, and as I said before, this is our breadboard. So let's talk about our code a little bit. This is my pins, LP. LP is, I called like LP and LED pin 0, LED pin 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3. So what does this equation means is that LP equals to 0. It means LP 0, LED, first LED 0. First LED is connected to the first one. Fourth one. The second LED connected to the fifth pins, D5, and this one is 6 and this one is 7. As you can see, 6 and 7, they are connected respectively. And there is push button connected to the D2. Why D2? Because it's rule push button must connect the second or third one of the Arduino. So there is one line, volatile byte state equals the low. It's also we can also like 0. They are both same. Let's write low. What does that mean? It means that in this circuit, the light state of the lights will be 0, turned off. So there is void setup. We have pin modes, and we have of course LED pins, all of them, and I used all the pins to behave like an output. So there is our push button function, input pull up, and push button is almost the middle of the our breadboard. So let's talk about a bit our loop. What does that loop means? As you can see, there is our LED pins assigned here, attached here, or whatever you call it, and we have state here. What does that mean? It means that actually it looks our click after start the simulation. Why click? Because this state is used for our push button, and state is low. It means when we start the simulation and click this button, when we start this simulation, you will see that all the lights will be turned off. But after I click this push button, all the lights will be turned on because the stage will change, not state. Let's start the simulation, see whether our task is correct or not. And the simulation. So you see that USB connected to the Arduino, and all the lights are turned off. Everything is okay. As I said before, when I click this push button, you will see that all the lights will be turned on. Let's check it. I clicked. Yes, all the lights are turned off. And I also want to show you something. There is the resistor. Let's make it bigger. You see that the lights are turned off. So it actually affects uh, for the lights to bright better or not. So we use smaller one. Yes, it lights better. It's bright better. And it's always okay. This one is okay. Yes, I also want to show you something about this for loop over state. Let's do first and second state like not state. I mean the state is low, it means state is 0, and in those cases the first and second pin will be not state. I mean it will be 1, and 1 means that when I start the simulation, first and second pins will be turned on automatically, and third and fourth one will not be turned on. And then when I click this button, first and second one will be turned off, and third and fourth one will be turned on. Let's check it. I will start the simulation, and yes, as you can see, USB is connected. First and second ones turned on because of those. And when I click this button, you will see that third and fourth one will be turned on, and this two, I mean first one and second one will be turned off. I clicked, yes, you see the mode of the lights has been changed. Let's stop the simulation and make the code what we are asked for to do. Yes, this is our code. Let's start again and check it. I clicked turned on. I clicked the push button, sorry, push button, and lights will be turned off. Yes, I clicked and it turns off. So this is the first version of my task A. What I mean by first version, this is my code, and I actually did another way to simulate this circuit. My circuit actually same, but my code is different. In the second version of my task A, I used a register level programming, and in the second video you see the explanation of the code. Let's stop the simulation.